Hey guys, it's Ricky, and today I'm just gonna sit outside while doing this video because it's beautiful out, nice and sunny, and I'm gonna be reacting to Jake Paul's video he made, I think a couple days ago, I'm not sure, but it's called My Assistant Was Assaulted, and I've been kind of hearing it, that Jake, or Meg, I think her name is, Megan, she was assaulted by Faze Banks, and it started a lot of drama, so let's get this.
Meg was assaulted by a man last night who is in the same community and space as us. Keeping it real. You know we're flipping killing it. What's up? Welcome to my life. If you're new here, I'm Jake Paul. This is the Team 10 house, and it is lit every single day, bro. Justin, is it your birthday? Yeah.
Apparently it's his birthday.
1 second. Justin, is it your birthday? Oh!
You missed. He tried, that's all I gotta say is he tried.
Let me get y'all caught up to speed. Last night, Apollo destroyed Blood Shark. Damn it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
I was driving around with little Apollo in Blood Shark. I know. Blood Shark, calm down, buddy. And Apollo pooped all over him. Look at this. Now I'm out here cleaning. I'm out here scrubbing, kids. This is what you do for your pets. You gotta love them. You gotta pet them. You gotta pee on them. You gotta feed them. This is all the things. It's sacrifices, kids. Blood Shark, I'm cleaning you. Damn it. Shut up. Shut up. Thank you, Jake. And then, it was time for her to leave. Roll the clip. Good morning. Apollo, say hi. Hey.
That's a cute dog.
Mom.
Hi.
Good morning.
I still think Connie's better.
She's leaving me.
I'm leaving my baby.
I love you.
I love you too, honey.
Don't have too much fun in Ohio.
Okay, I'm just trying to get Apollo to go to the bathroom.
Well, he took my Tesla last night. Oh my God. Hey, no, not the shoelace. All right, say goodbye to your favorite son and favorite fan base. And back to you, Jake.
Hi, Jake Paul.
Hey.
We'll see you in Ohio.
Ooh. Anyways, then it was time to go to the gym, because you know we lift. What's up? What's up? Do you lift? You don't lift. Lift. Let's hit the gym! Woo! What do you say, Apollo? Apollo wants to get swole. Let's get swole, buddy. Come on, go!
See what he can do. Kinda wanna skip right through this and get
We're about to say real. Y'all know this. Oh. Happy birthday. Oh. In shock. I was. Look. Let me.
What's poppin'?
Look how. It's not working. Well, just found out some news from these three and Nick. Originally, it was just like an offline conversation, like no cameras involved. But when I heard what happened, I was so distraught. I was so in shock. I was so disgusted that I needed to bring this situation to light so that anyone watching can learn from this, so that we can stop this kind of thing together as a community and simply build awareness around it, so that this type of thing never happens again. And I hate to be negative and weird and emotional or whatever, but this type of thing, like I said, is horrific. And so basically, and I'll let Meg tell the story and Erica and Anthony because they were involved with it, but the long story short of it is that Meg was assaulted by a man.
I feel like there's way too much drama going on in Jake Paul's life. Why can't he just be example, Lance Stewart, for example? He don't get in that much drama. He just got in drama with Chris Stefano last night, so what the hell am I talking about? Or there's actually a lot of YouTubers, but I don't really can't really name any right now. But yeah, I guess Lance is like a good example. Or Faze Rug and Faze Adapt, they don't really get into that much drama. Like, you just don't need like what. It's kind of hard to explain. Cause with Jake Paul, he made a song, "It's Everyday Bro," and then he put Alyssa Violet on blast for no reason. No reason, alright. And then that's what caused Rice Gum and him to become enemies. And then, which the Faze group became enemies with him. And he just caused hella drama with that, which he's at fault for. So he asked for the drama. He started the drama. But I'm still Jake Pauler, Low Gang Pauler. And, you know, so he's kind of asking for it, you know. Like, Logan Paul, he says that I think he said this, that when you sign up for YouTube, you ask for this. And that's not really the case, because there's a lot of YouTubers that don't get into drama. Big YouTubers like Faze Rug, you know, like he just made a video explaining what him and Jake Paul were talking about. And that was his thumbnail, so that's what I'm guessing. And probably talking about what happened with Faze Banks and him. But there's actually a lot of YouTubers that don't like get into this much drama, and it's like, just stay out of it. Like, take a break off social media if you have to. Like, you could post like a video, but you could just take a break, you know. You don't have to say anything. You could just ignore the drama. You don't have to say anything back. Just be the bigger, better person and don't say anything. And there's a big old wasp over by me, so if I get stung, I get stung. So let's continue the video.
Last night, who is in the same like community and space as us, and it's not like, if you guys see, like, she literally has a bruise. I don't know if you can see on camera, like here, not to be like dramatic, but like she literally has a bruise on the side of her whole entire neck.
That was
So
big.
I was out with friends last night, and we saw someone that we recognized because he is in our same work, and I didn't really know whether or not it was him at first, because he has a girlfriend and he was making out with this other girl that I knew wasn't
I didn't
his
even
girlfriend.
know
So
about this.
at first I was confused, but then
I didn't even know if Faze Bank kissed another girl. Damn, they should pull out their phones. That would have made sense. Why didn't they just pull out their phones? Like, knowing girls, they keep their phones on them all the time. Like, I don't know why they didn't just pull their phone out, record it.
I realized it was definitely
Maybe there's no
him.
phone,
And
no recording.
we went about our night. I went to the restroom and got lost because I'd never been there before. And when I was leaving, he sort of clotheslined me and put their arm out in front of me and tried to like pull me into the place that they were, into his table. He like put his arm out and like went like this. And I was looking up at him and our faces were really close. And he sort of like was right here.
I feel like it was more extreme than
Yeah.
I mean, look at the
bruise. He literally like dragged me by my neck.
Meg said that you like lost your breath.
Yeah, like he knocked the wind out of me and like he dragged me by my neck
And
backwards.
He didn't know you, doesn't know you.
I've never met him before. I just know who he is.
I feel like Faze Banks would do that. He kind of has a temper, real bad temper, gets annoyed really easily, it seems like. So it's kind of easy to piss him off. I could see him doing that to someone, in my opinion. Sorry if you're a fan. No hard feelings, you know. I like the Faze clan, all of them. Faze Dapp's my favorite, though. He's the retarded one. Like, who doesn't like the retarded one? And yeah, I could kind of see Faze Banks doing that. Kind of got pissed off that maybe he seen her do that, and maybe he well, let's just continue so we find out. Sorry for pausing.
He's well known in our same community. And I looked up at him and I realized immediately that it was Banks. And so I got away from him and went back to the people that I was with, immediately texted Erica, immediately texted Tony and explained to them what was going on, freaking out, like didn't feel safe to go home.
And Meg, do you want to tell them like why this was so traumatic to you, like why it scared you so much?
I think the like biggest thing here is that it's one thing where it's like internet like random beef between like you and them and like chance or whatever, but when another human assaults another human for no reason at a
club.
Yeah, at a night venue, like
But the thing is though, like it's not even like internet beef. Like he doesn't even know.
He doesn't know Meg.
Who Meg is. Meg is
Literally
behind
had
the
no idea
scenes.
who I
It's not like
and it just like literally it just so happens that she is like my assistant and like works here. And so what's crazy about this?
That is true. I didn't think about that. She is on Team 10. I don't think he is really fond of the Team 10 members, so that's probably a factor, not a major factor, probably like a minor factor of why he did that.
That if it wasn't her, this message would have never been spread. This type of thing could have like kept on happening. It could have like spiraled into a lot worse things. It's just like it like sickens me, but I don't know if there's more to the story.
The reason this was so, it really shook me a lot is because I was assaulted by an ex-boyfriend before, and he actually like broke ribs and broke my jaw. So I just think that like the message needs to be made very clear and more clear that like assault in any way is not okay.
And it was very obvious that she called me and she was like scared in her own bed in her own apartment.
And I think it's like one thing, and I know like a lot of you are probably gonna be like, oh Jake, whatever. Like it's one thing if you're joking around with someone, like specifically the situation that happened with Tess and I. If you're joking around with someone, you're friends with them, you know them, you're playing a game with them, and it's completely harmless. And Tess and I have been friends for 4 years now, 3 years, I don't even know. And that's a completely separate situation. Like Tessa like laughs about it, jokes about it, but like even something like that, like still needs to stop. And like I'm like speechless. Overarching like message here, guys, is like if you ever see this happen, if you ever see a human putting down another human, assaulting another human, whatever it is, like we all need to rise up and stop it, because this is a big platform that you, the Jake Paulers, like we all know how powerful the Jake Paulers are, and so we can use that power for good and use it to spread these messages and to change the world. Like that's what it's all about. Like we can make these videos, and like one of you decides to stop someone from getting assaulted, and that makes the world a better place. And it sucks because like this is just like one situation, and like there's so much like bigger stuff happening out there. Just today, Barcelona gets attacked, like a terrorist attack. The Martinez twins, like the kids who we all love the most, like they deserve the world, are 20 minutes outside of Barcelona. For all we know, could have been in Barcelona in that exact spot when all of that went down. And so I hate to like again be negative, and there's bigger things going on, but like
it's scary. Girls like her, like being a woman.
It's never okay to touch someone or like assault someone or put your hands on anyone in general, whether you know them, you don't.
You see, YouTube viewers are one thing, but like I feel like if this was fake, Jake Paul wouldn't like be getting into details about like other things like this. Like I just think it's real. I think Faze Banks did assault her, and I think they spread their message. So let's go check out what Faze Banks has to say. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna listen to what Faze Banks has to say. I think this is the video. Kinda tell by the title, my girlfriend was assaulted. I think he's trying to like fuck around.
Okay. Before I say anything about the situation at hand, please watch the entire video, hear me out, and just come to your own. Don't decide based on my. Don't accuse people of doing things without proof. And excuse me, I know I'm frazzled right now, but who wouldn't be? I don't think I've ever been this mad or upset in my whole life, and it's for good reason. So if you don't already know, this is a response to Jake Paul's video. My assistant was assaulted. And I have quite a few things to say about the situation. I first want to come out and say 99% of what this kid said in his video was absolutely fabricated and not true. I am going to be 150% honest about everything and every detail about this night from my point of view. Because at this point,
Well, at this point, before he said that don't believe if there's no. Let me go back to that.
own conclusion. Don't pick a side based on bias. Don't accuse people of doing things without proof. And excuse me, I know I'm frazzled right now, but because at this point it is.
He said he was going to be 100% honest. How do we know? How do we know that for true? Where's the proof at? Let's see if he shows any proof. You're kidding me. She calls it the perfect time. And he says don't jump to a conclusion without proof. Don't believe people's sides without proof. So if he doesn't show any proof, who are we gonna believe?
Gotten to where this needs to be pursued legally. Defamation and honest about everything and every detail about this night from my point of view. Because at this point it has gotten to where this needs to be pursued legally. Defamation of character and slander to the highest degree, and I just can't believe as a human being you can do this to somebody and paint somebody to be this horrible, evil human being when that's not the case at all. There's so much to this story, and I'm going to give you guys every single intimate detail of it on this specific case, this specific instance, and we're going to talk a little bit about Jake Paul. So to start, the first time I heard about this instance was from Nick Crompton. He DM'd me, and that's here. He said to me somewhere along the lines of, she said she knows you didn't do it on purpose, so she doesn't think that you did it on purpose, but my assistant was at Warwick last night. It's a club in LA, and you were there as well, and she walked by your table, and you like clotheslined her, or did something, and you left this bruise on her neck. So right here, Nick has lost all credibility. The Team 10 story, their side of the story, for me and for you guys as well, it should lose all credibility. In these situations, when these accusations are this intense, and you're being accused of doing shit to this degree, you need to pay attention to every single detail and how everybody's telling the story. It all matters so much. In this DM, you can clearly see Nick telling me that she knows it was an accident. Fast forward to today, and in their video, she's painting out to be this evil, brutal monster who did this shit all on purpose. Roll the clip.
When I was leaving, he sort of clotheslined me and put their arm out in front of me and tried to like pull me into the place that they were, into his table.
He does go to point right there.
Like went like this, and I was looking up at him, and our faces were really close. And he sort of like was right here.
As you guys can see, the DMs from Nick and what she's saying on camera in front of millions of people are two totally different things, and that's a serious wrong. And I don't run away from things that I do that are wrong. If I'm an asshole, I'm an asshole, and I'll say sorry, and I'll take responsibility for it, and I'll accept it. I never thought that anybody could lie about something like this, so initially, I responded with, wait, what? Who is that? I've never seen this person ever. I don't remember having any interaction with this person, and this was the first time I had ever seen this human being in my life, and it's a picture of a bruise on her neck, and I'm being told that I caused the bruise. So I responded, I said, oh my god, like, holy shit, like, I don't remember doing that. I never saw her, but obviously if I did do it, it was on accident, 100% on accident, and I'm sorry. And I asked for her Twitter, and I tried to get in touch with her, to which Nick didn't respond to any of that. Now I'm having second thoughts on even if that's a possibility, even if the possibility of me doing this on accident is possible, because at this point, anything that these kids say or do could be an absolute lie. Like, this is so crazy, because everything else about
all this YouTube drama, so far, no proof at all. A bruised neck that could have happened from anywhere. Damn, might even be makeup. Who the hell am I? I don't know anything about this shit. I don't have any fucking facts, no proof. How do we know anything? It's just, don't say anything unless you have proof. Like, just drop it, alright? Damn, like, if you know it's not true, then you know it's not true. Big wolf. You don't have to say anything about it. That's what I think. Alright, so you got black eye, right? And you got it from, like, maybe, like, getting, like, maybe you fell and hit your eye on like a table or something, you know, or like fell and just like just of something, and then you go to school and you say you got punched in the eye, and then the person that had the black eye accused another person of doing it, and that person, I think, would most likely not say anything. He probably tried to defend his end of not doing this, but then it'd make more sense if, like, why would you believe him? He has no proof. So it's like, just drop it, just ignore the drama. And I feel like that's what a lot of YouTubers should start doing.
There is a possibility, 100%. It is possible.
I think it's just for the views.
I was dancing or something.
Obviously,
I'm a big
just
guy,
for the views.
6'5", I weigh 200 pounds, and I'm in there dancing, so I'm turning up with my friends, and there's a possibility that I bumped into this girl, or, you know, like, elbowed her in the neck or something, but obviously this shit wasn't
That would've been an
intentional.
elbow.
If it happened at all, I'm beginning to believe that this isn't true. We're going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to get these tapes, and I'm going to dig until I have absolutely 100% truth to this and closure on this, because this has me shaken up. The thing that bothered me most about this video is when she said I kissed a girl, when she said I made out with girls there. 100% not true.
How do we know?
Before I get into that, I want to say something.
How do we
Okay, so fast forward all through Warwick. We go to Warwick, I go to an after party with all my friends, and keep in mind, guys, everybody that I went there with is also friends with Alyssa and knows Alyssa, okay? The people
I feel like Faze Banks, he's a highly subscribed YouTuber. Excuse me. He's a highly subscribed YouTuber. People there, if they would have seen that, I think they would have called the police. So it's common sense. They would have called the police if that was true. What Jake Paul said was true. You know, like, I don't know whose side I'm on anymore. I don't like picking sides at all. A lot of people don't. But, like, obviously, if this would have happened, a man, especially a man touching a girl, cops would have been called. Well, let's see if cops are called.
I'm around,
How the hell do
all friends with her, they all know her. So I'll touch on this more and get more into detail about this, but the fact that I made out with a girl, absolutely untrue, didn't happen. If it did, this would have came out a million different ways and a million different people would have had something to say about it. Zero chance, no way.
Why would he do that in front of his friends? Obviously, because I think his friends would have told Alyssa about this. You know, I don't think they'd be cool with that. And especially some of them were trying to break him up so he could get with her, you know. Maybe.
I didn't make out with anybody. She knows that, I know that, everybody there knows
It's common
that.
sense.
But before I get any more detail about that, I want to let you guys know how the rest of my night
Now I feel like I'm kind of on more Faze Banks sides because of his.
went. So I remember 99% of what happened.
So what did they
Warwick,
say?
And I'm the type of person who can drink, and the next morning I'm not hungover, and I remember every detail of the night before. Thursday morning was not like that at all. I woke up and I was rocked. I remembered Warwick. I went to some after party. I had glimpses of me trying to hop a fence. I cut my arm on some fence. I lost my phone. I was completely incoherent. I was texting Alyssa the whole time I was at Warwick. We expected her to be there. My friend Alexa, who's going to be in the video in a minute, that's all we talked about at Warwick. She said, when's your girlfriend coming? When's your girlfriend? I was like, she's going to be here any minute. She's going to be here any minute. She's going to be here any minute. One of her friends that she came with actually was Summer. She forgot her ID and couldn't come in, so they just left. And I stayed. I was there with my friends. We left. I went to some after party, and honestly, I'm not going to lie, it was a complete blur after that. And that's so unlike me. I even told Alyssa the next morning, I feel like I got drugged. I feel like I picked somebody's drink up, or something happened where I, like got drugged by something. I've never experienced this in my life. I've drank a million times in my life. I'm 25 years old. I definitely have experience with drinking, and I always try to do it as responsibly as I can, and that just never ever happened. And this is where it gets crazy, because there's a lot of information that has developed in the past hour, and this is going to blow your guys' minds, okay? So fast forward, Alyssa and Summer finally find me. I don't have a phone, my shirt is ripped up, and they said I was being goofy. I hopped on her car, I was licking her window, I was being crazy, and all the stuff that I texted her, I was just whatever. I don't know what happened after Warwick, but thankfully I remember everything that happened at Warwick. I put that thought of being drugged in the back of my mind, and I kind of just brushed it off because I didn't know if that was possible or not, but come to find out, there was more than just the assistant at Warwick. And this is where it gets really, really interesting. Now I'm gonna bring in Taylor and Alexa in here. They're gonna tell you their side. They were at Warwick the whole time. They saw everything. I was with both of them the whole time. I'm gonna give you their testimonials and let you guys hear what they have to say. Okay, so this is my friend Alexa. She's a good friend of mine. I just want to give you guys a little bit of backstory on who we are and how our relationship is. Just want to start off by saying we've never hooked up, never been intimate. This girl's like a little sister to me, one of my best friends out here by far. I'm in love with her boyfriend. I'm like obsessed with her boyfriend, and she loves Alyssa. And the whole time, like I said before at Warwick, all we talked about was Alyssa, right?
Yeah, we're like, when's she coming? I want to see her.
She's like, I want to meet her. I want to finally meet her. Where's she at? Where's she at? And what was I saying?
You're like, she's on her way. And she's like, should I come? You're like, yes, come. And I was like, baby girl, come.
Text, right?
Yeah, you're showing your text. And she was like, I'm coming. I'm on my way.
So I expected Alyssa to walk in at any moment. Like I said, Summer forgot her ID. They never got to come into the place. Whatever. So I just want to ask you a couple questions. One, was I being aggressive at all throughout the night?
No, you were like sitting there chilling, dancing a little. We were all just like in our small little corner, just like doing our own things. Not aggressive ever. Like
And
just
we were
dancing.
together. Yeah, okay. So we were at a table, we were at our own table. These guys are some of the people that I go out with sometimes. I haven't been out in 2 months, by the way. I finally went out, I wanted to hang out with my friends, and whatever. Did you see me or hear about me from anybody in the club that I was kissing any girls?
No, you were literally next to me the entire time. So
I'm kinda extremely aggravated. He's just gathering his friends. His friends are gonna be on his side. His friends don't want him to look bad. So he's kinda like, he's like giving good details and then he just throws it all away by like bringing his friends in. Like, his friends aren't gonna want him to look bad, so they're gonna lie for him. Everybody does that. Like, or you get into a fight, alright? And then the police come up. Your friends, if they're actually your friends, they're most likely gonna lie for you. That's what friends do. And alright, so even if Faze Banks did do this, why would they say he did that? Then they wouldn't be good friends. Probably like, you'd probably get really pissed at him, you know, probably kick him out the house, you know, like. And Faze Banks, he does have anger issues. I'm gonna have to watch that video too. I'm gonna react to that video too. And it's like, the friends are gonna stick up for you no matter what. Well, they should. So let's just continue the video.
And everybody there knows both me and Alyssa.
Yeah, and
you think that truly and honestly in your heart that if that happened, even if you with your back turned, do you think that you would have found out?
yeah, we've been talking about group chats for sure.
Of course.
We all know everyone at that whole thing, and everyone like.
For this to have happened and nobody other than people in Team 10 said it happened,
This video is gonna be way too long, guys. I'm gonna end it here. It's just the drama, you know. I heard Jake Paul in his new video, he's gonna go face to face with the, I don't know if he's gonna put it on video. I think he said he wasn't, but so far no evidence. I think if he was gonna show any evidence, he'd probably show it by now. So who can you believe, you know? Kind of still on Faze Banks' side from what he said, because if he was with his friends, kissed a girl, you know, and he's probably just gonna get his friends anyway, so his image doesn't look bad. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Hope you like my video. Subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I will see you probably tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna react to Lance Stewart's video today. I'm gonna upload it tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. See you guys.